Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. We explore into the fascinating world of isekai anime in this exhilarating video, where regular people are transported to extraordinary places beyond conception. Join us as we unearth the genre's hidden gems, the top 10 isekai anime, which are underrated and will surprise you. Prepare to be shocked as we reveal compelling stories, one-of-a-kind characters, and unexpected narrative twists that have gone unnoticed by many anime lovers. This video is your definitive guide to discovering underappreciated gems that will fuel your spirit of adventure, whether you're a seasoned otaku or a novice to the isekai genre. Prepare to be awestruck as we explore the unknown and unveil the hidden jewels of isekai anime. The Executioner and Her Way of Life. Muyo Mitsuki, a normal student, is unexpectedly taken to another realm. Muyo is summoned by the ruler of this planet for the extraordinary ability he is said to possess, but he is cast away when it is shown that he lacks a special concept. While moping around, he meets a priestess named Manu, who reveals that Japanese people like him are known as lost ones, and such people are never without special concepts. Manu goes on to say that she is a member of a religion that assists abandoned lost ones in assimilating into society. She invites him to spend the night at her church so that the two of them can investigate the nature of his gift. They eventually realize that Muyo's special concept is extremely strong and dangerous. But what is Manu's true goal? Parallel World Pharmacy. Kanji Yakutani, a world-renowned medical researcher, lost his younger sister to a tumor years ago, owing to inadequate treatment. He has committed his study to discovering new drugs for similar illnesses in order to honor her legacy. However, fate has it that he overworks himself and dies at the age of 31, just to be offered a second chance at life in another universe. When Kanji awakens, he is in the body of Falma de Medicis, a 10-year-old kid from the Sane Fluve Empire's illustrious line of medical practitioners. Falma, who bears the mark of a deity's divine favor, is capable of executing a unique divine art that allows him to produce and reduce any substance with knowledge of its properties. Falma realizes after reading several pharmacology literature that this world operates on identical medicinal practices as in ancient times. He also discovers that medicine is a nobility-only privilege, denying commoners of competent medical care. Falma resolves to make medicine available to those in need, regardless of class, using knowledge from his previous life and divine skills bestowed upon him. The Dungeon of Black Company. Kinji Ninomiya has finally realized his goals of living a self-sustaining NEET lifestyle after years of hard labor. Kinji prepares to begin his new, slothful existence by looking down on ordinary people commuting during a hurricane from the penthouse of one of his apartment complexes. However, all of his efforts are for naught as a doorway appears beneath him out of nowhere. Kinji is teleported to another world and compelled to work for a mining firm that is simply concerned with profits and has no regard for the safety and well-being of its employees. Refusing to live in such conditions, he starts forming plans to get rich quickly, making contacts with others in this new world, and doing everything he can to get away from the strict corporate existence. Will Kinji be able to overcome his financial constraints and regain his financial freedom? The saint's magic power is omnipotent. Since ancient ages, the people of Slantania have been shrouded in a shroud of miasma, a power that summons monsters that cause devastation all over the globe. When the Order of Knights of the Kingdom is unable to restrain the monsters, the Grand Magus calls a holy maiden, the fabled saint, to annihilate the horrifying beasts and restore peace. As Saint Takanashi returns home from work one evening, she is drawn into a strange world by a mystical power. When she arrives in Slantania, she overhears the Grand Magus mistakenly summoning two saints, Sei and a brown-haired girl. Because the prince only requires one holy maiden, he declares the other girl to be the saint, leaving Sei to her own ways. Sei sets her sights on the Medicinal Flora Research Institute, a facility famed for its research on plants and potions. Sei had a fateful encounter with the commander of the Third Order of Knights while indulging in her latest passion. But little does she realize that her ability as a saint will continue to have an impact on her new life. The 12 Kingdoms. Yuko Nakajima has always wished to be normal. She does what she is told, gets good marks, is class president, and even helps her classmates whenever she can. But she has never fit in because of her red hair. Yuko's pushover personality allows students to take advantage of her, hence she has no true friends. On an otherwise routine day, however, a man claiming to be from another world storms into Yuko's classroom and bows to her. Kiki, an elegant blonde-haired man, believes Yuko is his master and rightful heir to his kingdom's crown. Their initial meeting, however, is cut short because Kiki has been pursued by otherworldly animals known as Yuma. He is able to escape into his own realm with Yuko, but two of his classmates, Ikuya Asano and Yuka Sugimoto, are also caught up in the craziness. Unfortunately, their problems have only begun as the Yuma attack separates them from Kiki. These average students, alone in this strange new land, must learn to fend for themselves or perish. By the grace of the gods. A child named Ryuma Takebayashi lives deep in the jungle, distant from human interaction. He has a peculiar interest of keeping various varieties of slimes as pets. Furthermore, despite his youth, he possesses a strong physique and a good affinity for magic. All of this is because, after enduring tremendous adversity in his former life, three gods bestow upon Ryuma a second chance to pursue one goal, to savor the wonders of life. Ryuma encounters people that will affect his current life forever after 3 years of pleasant seclusion. When he meets and assists other troops in tending to a wounded comrade, the group persuades him to accompany them to the surrounding town's ducal family. Ryuma agrees and sets off to see the huge world outside his home. Handyman Saitou in another world. Saitou is grossly devalued and underpaid despite being a handyman with a wide range of talents. His supervisor fires him after he complains, arguing that he is readily replaceable. As if his luck hadn't been bad enough, Saitou is killed by a truck on his way home. Surprisingly, Saitou does not die, but is instead transferred to another realm. There he finds a party made up of the female knight Ralza, the moonlight fairy Lafan Pan, and the magician Morlock, all of which are looking for a new member with a skill set similar to Saitou's. Throughout their time together, Saitou uses his knowledge to help his fellow party members, and he soon receives recognition he never imagined imaginable. However, Saitou's presence may only be the catalyst that brings together a wide cast of people from many locations, gradually revealing the fate that could bring about a huge shift in this planet. Life with an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. Tsukasa Jinguji has had amazing luck with women due to his excellent looks since their days as students. Hinata Tachibana has had almost none, overshadowed by Jinguji's brilliance. Unlike Jinguji, who has never showed interest in the opposite sex, Tachibana is always looking for a girlfriend. Despite their polar opposites, they remain close friends in their 30s as salarymen. One night, the two are heading home from a party during which Jinguji, as usual, was the center of attention. A disappointed Tachibana unwittingly desires to become a lovely girl with alluring charm during his drunken rambles. As though the skies were listening, a goddess appears before Jinguji and Tachibana, sending them to another planet to vanquish the demon lord while also fulfilling Tachibana's wish. Tachibana, now in the body of an extraordinarily beautiful woman, has become so appealing that even Jinguji is smitten. Furthermore, Tachibana becomes aware of Jinguji's magnificent appearance, finally comprehending his fame. Before they fall in love with each other, the pair must fulfill their task or risk being trapped by their feelings for the rest of their lives. Tenchi Muyo, War on Geminar. Kenshi Masaki has been kidnapped and brought to Geminar by an unknown party. To return home, he offers to assist them in assassinating the newly crowned empress of the Shreyu Empire, Lashara Asu, with the help of a massive robot known as a sacred mechanoid. Leshara notices Kenshi's ability and asks that her attacker be arrested alive, only to discover that the pilot is male, which is highly rare on Geminar. She employs Kenshi as her bodyguard, since she believes it would be a waste to kill him. Kenshi, as the Empress's new servant, is sent to follow Leshara to the Holy Land, an academy where sacred mechanoid pilots train their talents. His presence draws attention, but Kenshi is unaware that something horrible is forming within the academy, with the potential to bring the entire globe to war. Now and then, here and there. Shuzu Shu Matsutani goes about his daily existence in tranquility. He has friends, a crush, and a kendo obsession. Shu, depressed after losing to his kendo opponent, climbs a smokestack to view the sunset, where he meets Lalaru, a peaceful, blue-haired girl wearing an odd pendant. Despite her indifferent, lackluster responses, Shu strives to befriend her. His expectations are dashed, however, when a woman and two serpentine machines arrive out of nowhere with one aim in mind: to capture Lalaru. Shu, being the braggart that he is, attempts to rescue his new companion from her kidnappers and is sent to a desert realm unlike any he has ever seen. Despite the circumstances, Shu is only concerned with saving Lalaru until he gets severely battered by the troops. As he quickly discovers, Lalaru has the ability to manipulate water, and her pendant is the source from which she may summon the liquid, a scarce item in his new world. However, the pendant has gone missing, and Shu is the leading suspect. Aima Soko ne Uruboku is the chilling narrative of a dystopian society and Shu, who must suffer torture, hunger, and war horrors in order to save the lonely girl he discovers sitting atop a smokestack. So, these were the top 10 isekai anime, which are underrated and will surprise you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. I'll see you in the next one.